Hey guys, welcome back to day 12. Today, what I'm going to work on is yielding to a restraint pressure category. We've been gradually tightening her up and adding that fear. So today I've got her right snugged up there close, and I'm going to come out of the blue with pretty high pressure so that it simulates more real life stuff. If something scares her and I take a short feel of her, she stays within the boundaries of my reins. So I've got her short, got my flag right here where she don't see it. I'm just gonna come out of the blue at her and bring it pretty close to her face right away. So the startle effect was big. I love that she just set back, found the boundary, she couldn't pull it, and then yielded to it. So now I'm gonna come up again. That side's good. I just wanna work on the other side to make sure it's good, but that's her passing that test. So I'm gonna come to this side of her face. There we go. See, she set back on it and come forward. That's the decision I want her to make under a fearful situation out of a startle effect, right? So that if something startles her, and I'm just reconditioning her thought process from flight and fight into a yield situation. There we go. There we go. Because horses that haven't learned that pressure, they have big reactions as she had in the beginning, and they really try to pull through you. Okay, the next thing I'm going to work on this restraint pressure lesson is causing more sensitive movement of her body so that I can push her around, push her bum around while she stays confined in that, from that halter shank. So it's going to recreate the scenario when I'm on her back and I pick up on that halter shank. She's got to yield to the halter shank and yield to my leg, pushing her hips around. So I found this resistance when I went to flag her on that side. She just jumped and moved the other way. The same kind of resistance that you will see on her outside turn video, where I asked her to turn and she was explosive about the command. We need them to follow a feel from every command, not jump ahead and run away from a command or sticky and be late to a command. And if you haven't watched that, I would recommend going back and watching that again so you understand what I'm talking about. Now this is her first day in the bridle, so I'm going to start with bend and send for softness of the bridle. She's had bridles on her lots, but she's never had the lesson of being motivated to be soft through the movement of her feet in that tight circle we call bend and send, where we get complete control of her body from her nose to her tail. So here's the prep. Pick up on the rein. Feels really soft. I don't got to do anything there. I want to check and see if it was an accident. It wasn't. So, I didn't like that she took it away. She's got a weight on me. There. So that's the third time. I'm going to push her with my leg now. The part of that lesson she's not doing is waiting. You got to wait there. That's a lot of her issues. And a horse don't truly accept leadership until they wait for the command. So here's the prep, and this is what identifies that. Slowly build, hold still for 4. Oh, see, I'm going to push her. I'm looking for a reason to push her, and that exact timing is right when she pulls that head back away without me dropping the rein. Get her forward, there we go. And release my leg so she's listening to a leg coming off, and then waits for 4 seconds. She's got that busy mind. That's what follow a feel is. Just like in the Liberty lesson, you might want to go back and watch that one too, is when I'm pushing her, if she runs away, I don't step out in front of her and stop the runaway. I take the command that she's running away from and leave it on there, and then take that command away until she follows the feel of pressure coming off. So it's the same with my leg right here. Here's the prep. There she come on her own. That part of it's good. It's that she takes it back, right? That comes from just going left side, right side, right side, not teaching the important part of this lesson, which is the wait. No, wait. That's what calms her mind down. There we go. So that's getting better. So that's what mindless lateral flexion gets you, this busy mind, confused stuff where you just got to wear them down and get them tired before they comply. But if your goal with every lesson that you teach is to search, find, and remove resistance, you'll be in a whole different mindset. So now I'm going to be on this right rein because it is the worst. I'm switching back to the original rein, and I'm going to ask her to do bend and send to stay on the rail. So I'm going to just ask her to move up. She come off, she bent when I didn't ask her to bend, so I'm going to circle her around till she gets on the feel of my leg and let her go in the direction she should have gone when I put my hand forward. It's right there. Circle her again, add a little bit of pressure so she gets off that leg, and then drop the rein and point right there. There we go. And then over here. She missed that right turn, so I'm going to circle her again right here. And then follow the feel right there. Wherever that hand tells her to go, she's got to follow the feel of that hand. She come off the rails. Let her go towards the rail. She turned earlier, so I'm going to speed her up a little bit. Do it again, speed her up a little more, go for 2 circles this time. Let her go. There we go. So she's really broke to doing things, but I find her really green to read a pattern. So when a horse reads a pattern, it makes it really easy to get them really broke. Right, where they're following a feel and you got that leadership. So they do just what you ask. And when you ask, the direction you ask, with the body part that you ask, with the speed that you ask, until you quit asking. See, this frantic mind is telling me that that's what she's lacking. That's what she doesn't have, is the piece of just following a feel, right where that hand is going. It's not rocket science. It's not holding her together with my rein or leg. It's pointing and looking with my eyes and having her find the comfort of not having to do bend and send. Here she comes off the rail. I lifted my hand a little and she come back. So I'm going to let her have that. So my hand is facing straight forward. It's not like this, right? She has no direction right here. Right here she has direction. Just that little bit of eyes looking and hand forward. She's got some direction. Okay, so that's the first circle she's made and stayed on the rail all the way around without me doing circles. So I'm just going to quit riding and see if she'll stop. Oh, she didn't take it, so I said the word. She's broke enough to listen to the word, so I'll let her stop.
Now it's time to put her to the test. I'm riding her on a loose rein and presenting fear out of the blue. The question is, does she still follow a feel? My seat for speed, my reins for direction, even when something startles her. Every lesson gave her a choice, and under pressure, those choices start to show up. The results speak for themselves.
If you like this approach, I've put links below to more resources, including the full series and free guides on the concepts that we use.